Most people fail socially not because they are bad at talking, but because they don't know the hidden rules that everyone plays by. In today's video, I'm going to give you the 6 laws from the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene that are going to give you the most important powers for your social life. And if you stay till the end, I'm giving a free social power guide that you can use immediately. And I've got this document set up for you beside the videos. So let's get right into it. Your social life can make or break your success, but people sabotage themselves by, restricting themselves from other people and not open up. And even if they talk and open up, they do it in the wrong way, in such a way that it's not beneficial for themselves. I've read the 48 Laws of Power many times, and the book covers 48 strategies for influence. Only a handful truly shape how people treat you in everyday life. Let's go through them in a sequence that builds your social power, step by step, saving the most powerful for the last. And yes, do not forget the free guide that I'm giving, the social power guide. It's going to be very helpful to you, and you can use the 6 laws immediately into your daily life. So let's begin. So much depends on your reputation. Guard it with your life. And this is the law 5 from the book. Your reputation is a social currency that's far more fragile than most think. For example, one viral tweet ruins years of public figures' trust with their audience. This is like a big change because a single thing, a single crack in your reputation might completely bring you down to the ground, and there's nothing much you can do but only be careful of what you do and what you talk. And here's another example. A local cafe consistently treats customers well even during rush hours. Their reputation for friendliness keeps regulars coming back, even when prices rise. Practical step: decide 3 qualities you want people to associate with you and filter every public action through them. So, this was the example. If you keep your reputation just as it was on the first day, then you also build a reputation that you keep your reputation. So reputation is important if you want people coming to you again. Here's some practical step-to-step things that you should do. Decide the 3 qualities you want people to associate you with and filter every public action through them. And once you make people familiar with this part of you, even if it's bad or generally not good for public, still that's a part of you, and be unchanged on that part because that's important. Guard your name, speak less than necessary, and always over deliver on your word. So here we are done with law 5. Protect your reputation. Law 10: avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. People's moods and energy spread like a virus. Spend too much time around chronic complainers, and you'll start thinking and acting like them. For example, you meet a friend who always talks about how life is unfair. After an hour, you feel drained. Even though nothing in your day has changed, that's emotional infection. So be aware. For another example, on the flip side, you join a local running group full of upbeat people. Suddenly, you're more motivated, not just to run, but to tackle work projects too. Energy is contagious both ways. And this is how energies transfer, and the laws of energies, like, they're insane because these are true about how energy from one person can be transferred to another person. And this is important because with whom you share your energy depends matters more than what you actually doing inside yourself, because once you start doing things with other people, effect is more, and basically it compounds. So be aware of whom you connect with and spend time with. And here's a practical thing you can do: audit your social contacts this week. Who drains you, who energizes you, shift your time accordingly. And now, let's move ahead. Lloyd, make other people come to you. Chasing people for attention or validation usually lowers your value. Position yourself as someone others want to approach through expertise, hosting gatherings, or simply by being less available. For example, instead of constantly texting friends to hang out, you host a monthly game night, and now they're the ones messaging you to ask when the next one is. So this is how you attract them towards you rather than you being attracted towards them, which reduces your value. For another example, colleague starts posting short, useful tips on LinkedIn After a few weeks, people start tagging them in discussion and asking for advice. That's attraction instead of pursuit. And about this law, this is also how the law of attraction works. The law of attraction is about attracting good thoughts and good qualities and a good time towards you. But here it is about attracting people. And this is a great skill. As long as you have people, you have power. And if you control the people, you have more power. So, the one who controls the meeting place controls the outcome. And, and here I have a practical step for you. Create situations or content where people see your value and initiate contact. So, basically, that's all. Make other people come to you. So, here we are done with law 8. Make them come to you. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. This isn't about paranoia, it's about balance. Friends can become complacent, jealous, or take liberties strangers wouldn't. Rely on mutual benefit, not blind trust. For example, you partner with a close friend for a small business, but because there's no contract, disagreements turn personal and you'll lose both the business and the friendship. So that's bad. Another example, you tell a friend a sensitive career plan thinking it's safe, only to hear someone else mention it days later. They didn't mean harm, but trust without boundaries invites risk. So that's how it works. You have to know whom to trust and whom to not trust. And no matter how good the friend is, you have to be a little away. You can't be giving your all your information to them because they know your soft spots and they may stab you there. And that will be the worst thing for your failure. So build alliances beyond your circle and always keep a healthy level of independence. And a practical step for this, if working on a project, have clear agreements, even with close friends. Do not assume the boundaries, but create them yourselves. So here we are done with Law 2, limit trust in friends. Law 16, use absence to increase respect and power. Constant availability can make people undervalue you. Strategic absence creates intrigue and respect. And here's an example for that. A co-worker who speaks in every meeting eventually blends into the background, but the one who speaks rarely with precise points commands attention because the less he speaks, the more valuable his words become. And the more you speak, the more common you become. And it's like you're always there and there's nothing special about you. Here's another example. You take a 1 week break from posting on social media, and when you come up with a thoughtful post, it gets more engagement than your daily updates ever did. So, the point here is don't respond instantly to every message. Create a rhythm where your presence feels intentional. Space builds respect. Overexposure kills it. And here we are done with Law 16. Absence builds respect. And here we come to the last. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. The most powerful law for the last. And in every circle, the person who's hardest to replace has the most influence. This isn't manipulation, it's value creation. For example, in your office, the one person who can fix the system everyone relies on is never left out of key decisions. And that's great. You have to place yourself in a position that's irreplaceable and you become the most powerful one around because that's how it works. Another example, a wedding planner has a unique network of vendors who trust her exclusively. Clients don't just want her services, they need them. So that this is about showing your value and showing that no one other than you can do it. And this is how you make yourself irreplaceable. You can't be replaced, you can't be removed. That's power. And a practical step for this one, identify one high value skill in your field and commit 30 months daily in improving it. And trust me, you'll get far better and far ahead of most people in your field. And once you have the talent and the skill, which is the most important one in the room, and on which everyone relies, you will be the most powerful one. You'll always be a part of big decisions. When others needs you, they think twice before crossing you. So here we are done with Law 17, make yourself needed. So now we covered the 6 powerful laws from Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power that can transform social life. Protect your reputation, avoid the miserable, make others come to you, limit trust in friends, use absence wisely, and make yourself indispensable. Master these, and you won't just have a better social life, you'll have social power. If you want the practical guide that I talked about at the beginning of this video that shows exactly how to apply these 6 laws in your everyday life, then check the link in the description. And if you found this valuable, subscribe and share this with someone who could use a social upgrade. Let me know in the comments which of the 6 laws you already use. I'll reply to everyone. So, with that being said, that's the end of today's video. And this being my first video, I'm very grateful for you for watching till this far, and I'm very sure you are going to subscribe. So, thank you very much for watching till the end. Thanks for the support and subscribe.